Everybody, Paul Canfield, Copper Key Realty and Waterfront, back to you with the Car Wash Diaries version of the 16,482 things that make a difference when thinking about real estate. So today, we're still in November, but today for a change is actually a beautiful day outside. Nice, sunny, not too cold, not windy. And so the other day I was mentioning about how November, things were ugly and when was a good time to take pictures because you don't want ugly pictures of your house. Well, so if you're home today, go take a picture of your house for sometime in the future when you're going to go sell it. Might be pretty. But also, just so you know, when we take pictures, or at least when I take pictures, or have a photographer take pictures, I include not only the pretty shots of your house, but also the ugly shots. And by ugly, I mean the things that they're not sexy at all. So things like your water heater and your circuit breaker panel, your central air unit on the outside of your house, your furnace, maybe your radon mitigation system, maybe your sump pump, things like that. So now, the analogy I often use when talking about selling real estate is to compare it to selling cars. And if you ever have looked online to buy a car, they have the pretty pictures of the car, the outside, the inside, but they'll also show you the trunk, the spare tire, open up the engine compartment, look in there, maybe the VIN sticker, the sticker on the side of the door, perhaps. So people like those details. They want to know, you have an ancient furnace on your house? How's the central air unit? Does it have central air? Is it a circuit breaker panel or is it fuses? And yes, you can put all that in a description, and you should too, but the old pictures tell 1,000 words. So on average, we're going to have the pretty pictures of your house, and we're going to have the less pretty pictures of your house as well. So anyway, if you see a listing with all those in there, then that's on purpose. It wasn't an accident. We have a lot of room for photos. I think our MLS system allows, 50 or 60 photos. So we got plenty of room for the pretty ones and a few for the ones that, while they're not pretty, people like to know those things. And so last thing, if you see pictures of a house and it's just, whether it's not clean or it's not cleaned up or fixed up, or there's obvious problems with it, you might wonder, well, why did the agent, include those in the photos? Well, there's a lot of reasons for it. It could be simply that this is as good as the seller is going to get it. So how it sits is how it is. And sometimes sellers don't prefer that we have the ugly pictures in there. Maybe you have a power line in the backyard, or your neighbors have a really ugly fence, or the neighbor's yard is ugly, or whatever. Well, the thing is, in my opinion, I want to include those in our online presence. For the main reason is that if your neighbor's fence is ugly, or you have a big power line in your backyard, or a major highway, or whatever other possible negative thing you can think of, those things are still going to be there and still going to be a potential negative when the buyers show up. So I don't feel that there's any advantage in glossing over some of those things, not mentioning them, to surprise the person later, because they're going to figure it out sooner or later anyway. And if one of those things is going to be a for sure, a no answer for the person possibly buying your house, then let's get that no out of the way right away and not have a bother with a showing, cleaning up the house, getting the kids out and the dog out, and all the other stuff that you got to do to get ready for a showing. So in my opinion, let's include all the photos, the pretty, the not so pretty. Let's include, the positive aspects of your house along with the negative aspects. Let's paint a true picture for everybody of what do we have to offer here, because they're going to figure it out sooner or later anyway. So anyway, you want to talk more about how to present your house online? Give me a call or a text or a shout or a message in here. See you again next time.